What's up guys, Heroic Mushroom here.
And Heroic Lemon here for our weekly tips and tricks
That's right, this one's going to be on creativity and what it takes to be creative and what tips and tricks we can give you to actually help you out.
Touch on the gameplay. This is an 11-in-1 search and destroy that I got beginning a few gameplays lately, which I'm pretty stoked about, and this double sit down to start was just perfectly prioritized.
Very nice. So at the start of your venture to become creative, you need to use theater mode. Theater mode is just a massive tool for your arsenal that you can just use to look around the map, find gaps and holes and cool little unique things to bank off of.
We were doing the DLC camper hotspots, and basically what we did before we jumped into the maps, we went around the theater mode on each of them, found, you know, all sorts of spots that we could bank off, places that you can't see when you're just walking around the map, and things like that. So it enabled us to find these 6 spots that you'll see later on in the week.
The only problem, however, with being creative is the time that it actually takes. You have to really, really overtly go out of your way to be a creative bank shotter. You have to find the banks and you have to spend the time in the game, standing in the right spot, doing the manipulative map tricks that we sort of touched on last week as well, to actually get people to sit where you want them to sit.
And that's become kind of an issue for us lately because of our schedules. We've been really busy and packed with our schedules, and like we haven't had enough time to actively become creative, and it got us thinking about
why.
Yeah.
Like why it's changed from what it was back when we started in Black Ops. And the main reason, this is my idea for this one, the main reason is because of the fact that on-the-fly banks became such a skill, such a thing to show off. If you got it on the fly bank, it was more impressive than getting a bank shot that would be easy to set up on a flag that was creative. And it's sort of a fine line that we're treading there, depending on what you think is more impressive. And we're sort of, I don't know, I think we're hard on ourselves.
Yeah, we're definitely hard on ourselves. Like I was saying to Mushroom the other day, how there's all these submissions that we get sent in and bucks get sent in and things like that. And they're just crazy creative, and like I go to myself like, oh man, I never would have thought of that. But back when Black Ops 1 came out, we were finding like shit like that, and we were finding it really easily. And I'm finding it hard to get more and more creative, and I think that has to do with time restraints, but I'm not going to leave it down to that because I'm sure these people are busy too. But yeah, it's just things like that, and I think we're kind of hard on our standards. They've kind of... Our standards have shot up.
Makes it really difficult, actually. Like, we've seen some things sometimes. Actually, listen to this reaction here. Lemon had a massive game, and these guys just hated him, I think.
Bomb acquired.
Okay, and...
Oh my god, you guys should have saw that kill cam. Holy crap. Watch this. He tomahawks that,
Well, I've done that here.
walks out of the way. It looked like he was throwing it through the door.
Alright, so that was just a really short wrap-up of some creativity thoughts that we've had, and hopefully you guys can put that into your games, which basically just use theater mode, guys. It really helps.
If you want, you can go check out You Say We Bank episode 14. That's up. Top 10 is also up, and the Camper Hotspots this week is going to actually be the DLC. It's not that one there. That one will lead you to the Bankshot breakdown. But just be ready for that Camp Hotspots to come out for the DLC.
Be ready. Just be ready.
Just be ready. There are some sick shots in there. I'm not even kidding.
How can they get ready?
Oh, you know, warm lube.
Tepid lube.
Tepid lube.